What's up, everybody? John from Old Running Farm here. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, it's a little wild. Everything looks really hazy, but I guess there's actually some wildfires in Canada or something. And I don't really know a lot because I don't watch the news, because the news is never good. But anyway, so it's crazy hazy out here today. It smells like fire. And so I figured I'd show you around, show you what I'm up to, what's going on around the farm. Currently taking a look at the mother-in-law cottage build. So they had dropped off some stuff. Oh, good. So it looks like this is the siding. So that means the siding will start to go up. And it looks like the electricians have been here, so they've been running some cable, because I think she's going to have some recessed lighting out here, so that's exciting. And then, let's see, so they must have started, oh yeah, let's take a quick look around here. Yeah, so they started running some of the wire for the outlets and lights and stuff, so that's fun. We went through the other day and we were like basically picking where all of the switches are gonna be. So, wow, they have actually done a lot of wiring. Wow, a lot. That's wild. Look at all that wire. Who knew, right? All these like junction boxes, and wow, that's a lot. Gonna have a lot of switches out here. That's good though. I mean, so she's gonna have recessed lighting up there, so sort of important that the cable's there, I guess. And yeah, no, this is looking great. So that's good. Hey, progress, right? That's always good. Anywho, so that's what's going on in here. And yeah, so now I'll take a look at, how about we go visit the alpacas? So it's probably not going to show up in film, but like there's a weird orange haze coming from the sun, and it's like you can sort of see it over here, where it's almost like it's colored like sunset, but there's no sunset, and you can see it looks sort of foggy off in the distance, but it's not fog, right? Peanut butter. Good girl, Peanut. Yes, you're a good dog. So we have been super busy. We have 4 shows upcoming in June. It's currently June 7th. So we have 2 shows this weekend. Catherine's gonna do one of them. I'm gonna do the other one. And then we have 1 show on each day the following weekend, and then we're off until September. And when it hits September, we have 12 shows, or 12 days of shows, and both Sawdust and Sapwood and Old Reading Farm will be there. So it's basically 24 shows. So, you know, here I was thinking that once we get through June, I'm going to have time to make all of these farm projects. Wrong. Just gonna be building inventory for you know, the future shows. But hopefully we have a really good September, so it'll be good to, like, you know, take some time and really build up the inventory, because it's been tough. It's just so busy. But anywho, so we're gonna come and take a look at our alpacas and say hello to our new little man. What's up, ladies? How we doing? One thing that's definitely going to be on my list is fixing up this hay feeder. You can see it has seen better days, big time. Here's our little man. You trying to eat hay? Well, interesting. And I was sure that Maple, who's right here, was going to give birth like any day after that, after he was born, but to no avail. Right, Jojo? Yeah. Anywho, yeah, so they're just doing their thing here. That's not your mom, you know. So he is like a week and a half old now. Cute little dude. Hello, Belinda. What do you think, man? But yeah, so the vet came out. He's healthy. All is good. He's doing his thing, being an alpaca. Mom's doing good. Here's his mom right here, the white one, Linda. Linda. Keeping an eye on him. Everybody's basically keeping an eye on me. One of the great things about the girl alpacas is that they'll come together as a herd and protect the little guy. So like if there's any trouble or if there is ever like a warning sign, you'll see all the girls like circle up around him. So it's just nice to have girls over boys because boys are much meaner. But yeah, he's a good looking dude. But anyway, I don't know when Maple is gonna give birth. I mean, she was showing signs that it was gonna be like imminent, but now nothing. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. But anyway, hopefully she'll do good. Linda's been a great mom to our little guy. And I think by this time, so in our last video, we were asking for name suggestions. So hopefully by the time this video comes out on our community page, we will have a poll up to pick his new name. So click our channel and then hit the community tab, see if you can vote for a good name. Hopefully we got some good ideas. All right, and this is our little area that we had cleared out. We are still unsure of exactly what we're gonna do down here, but we did plant grass, and even though it did, some of it did wash away, that's why you can sort of see it's like, you know, cascading down this way. It's taken hold pretty well, and I'm surprised because this is like not great soil, but whatever we're gonna do with this, you know, having grass down here is better than nothing. So we were also, and it's funny because I planted some grass over here. So what we did was, so this was basically just like clay, because the guys dug up rocks and dug up some of the stumps and then just sort of buried them in place, and then used the soil that they dug up to spread out around here. And so I then took some of the alpaca manure that we had over here and then spread it over there so that hopefully there was some sort of, you know, good soil. And then I also, this is basically where I scraped the ground from and then planted this grass here. And so this is actually coming along pretty okay too, but not great. You know, this is like another set of like that soil that just doesn't like grow that much. So this this was supposed to be our flower farm. Currently it's just weeds. It looks like there's actually, did we plant clover over here? Isn't that clover? The white stuff? There's also red clover. I don't think we planted that. This is orchard grass from alpaca manure. We do also have some yarrow that's coming up that was left over. We used to have that big rock right here. Catherine hated that rock. This is like the field of sadness, because it used to be like our hope for, this was the very first project that we worked on at this property. You know, we came down here on the weekends and would, you know, cut down trees, buck them up, throw them in the back of the truck, drive up to the top of our driveway and drop them off. And we've come a long way since then, but it is a little sad. So down here, initially the thought was that we would have 4 quadrants, and so you can sort of see there was a path in the middle that went all the way to the back, and then there was a path right along there, and there was a path right along there. So this was going to be a quad of like flowers, you know, different kinds of flowers and stuff. And then there was just a big rock in the middle. But the same guy who took care of our area over there came and buried this rock. So anyway, my thought now is big giant window greenhouse right in the center. And this is going to be big. It's going to be, I think our plan was 16 by 32 or something like that. So it will be significant. And then we could have sort of raised beds on the outside here, because rather than coming in and dumping, you know, I think we put in like 100+ yards of topsoil over here, and still nothing grew. So instead of doing that, if we have raised beds and we can really concentrate on getting some really good soil, I'm also working on like a significant compost pile so that hopefully we can have compost and use our own soil next year. But anyway, so big greenhouse right in the center, and then we would have sort of L-shaped raised beds that kind of frame the corner here. So like this way it would, you know, run the edge here, and it would run the edge over here, and then maybe like a water feature or something. I think we can do something really cool. So that's my thought for over here. And I want to do like a post and beam greenhouse, and so it's going to be long, and then we'll have a little bump out. We'll do all kinds of cool stuff, and hopefully, you know, it's hard because we've been so busy like getting ready for shows, it's difficult to do other things. You know, we got a ton of shows coming up, so gotta do more chainsaw carvings, and it's just a lot of work. So it's tough to really have enough time and time management skills to get all this stuff done. And so like right now it's a rush for these next couple of shows, and then, you know, we have July and August, so we have 2 months to get ready for September, but we have so many shows in September, and we have some big ones in October. It's a lot. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So back in the Sawville, maybe Sawville's a good name. This is what I've been working on. So I got a few more bears. Got a bunch of bears that I need to do some finishing on up at the house. But I got these 3 that should be done too, because Kat's doing a show on Saturday, so she can hopefully bring these with her. This guy just needs the sign. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know why. But anyway. All right, so I'm going to bring these back up and see if I can finish these and the other ones to get them set to dry. And yeah. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me while the whole world is on fire. And hopefully our friends up in Canada are doing okay. I got my flag hung up, so hope you guys are doing all right up there. I heard some people say online that this is basically like the air quality of California during fire season, which is a really scary thing. You know, we don't get fires like this all the time, or ever, really. But I mean, you can see it looks like it's freaking foggy, but it's just smoke. Scary. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.